been a while. We're coming back with a big fucking title. And sadly, some sad news. So as you guys know, yesterday, today's the 13th of November, 2018. Very tragically, yesterday, Stan Lee died at the age of 95, which is just goddamn. I'll be quiet. Sorry, I'll just a second. I'm gonna do amazing. Subtitles on. That should be fine. Just a second, and we'll fix the volume in a bit. But yeah, sadly, yesterday, it was like pretty late my time. I don't know, maybe like 8 or 9 p.m. when we got the news. I don't know when exactly he did die, but it was yesterday. That is... Hold on. Can I can't. Okay. Ah, I can. Great. Let's see. Yeah, let's tone that down. I don't know if you guys will be able to hear that at all, though. Maximum. That sounds good. That should be better, I think. You're goddamn right. Right on to Valhalla. You beautiful man. God damn it. I can't up the volume of my mic now. All I can do is down the volume on the game. Or I can talk louder, or bring the mic closer to my mouth. Is that better? Maybe you just need to turn your fucking laptop up. That's better, okay. Well then. Yeah, no, it's... Goddamn. It was such a sudden thing, too.
All units, level 4 mobilization. Location, Fisk Tower.
Fisk?
Did I never turn on the subtitles before? But I feel like this should be fine, right?
SWAT is 1084 at Fisk Tower. All units stand by. Warrant is en route.
Yeah, the subtitles are on for cutscenes. I turned them on, so if it was too silent that you could still hear, but I think it should be fine. And there we go. We're starting immediately. Yeah, the reason why I'm playing this is, you know, because it's sort of fitting. It's, you know, it's still sad, of course, but at the very least, we can remember him for... Yeah, Rensu Peter, you're gonna get... yeah.
Captain Watanabe.
Did you take him down yet?
No, we're at Fisk Tower, but still...
But yeah, it's a good thing that we can still remember him by the great things he did. And, you know, I think that's, in the end, I feel like that's what counts.
You really want to help? Head to Times Square. Sounds like his guys are trying to keep my backup from reaching the scene.
You got it. Almost there.
So I've actually been playing this game for a while, so I pretty much know
Hello?
Parker, where are you?
how well this game plays.
At least once before the grant committee arrives.
Yes. Sorry. Yes. Dealing with a personal issue. I'll be in soon. Promise. Better wrap this up quick than get to my real job.
But now I have to get used to not having all those upgrades anymore. And not having all the suits and stuff. That'll be... Oh boy. It's like the Sam Raimi movies.
Looks like you're
Yeah.
in the cavalry.
I don't know, like, this is like a very weird, I don't know if you could say it's an AU, but like, Peter's like grown up and stuff. No high school, no college, nothing. He's already a working boy.
We need more backup! 1032, Times Square. Officers under fire.
Bring in the hammer.
No pizza time. Sadly, no pizza time. There's actually a reference to that, though. But no pizza time, no. I don't know how much you guys have seen of this game. Peter has been an adult in the comics for at least a decade now. Too bad the writers won't let him act one. Well, in the comics, it's like in... Which one was the one I read? I think Ultimate 2012. Jesus, I can't even talk. Ultimate 2012, he was like still in high school and stuff. Which, I mean, I don't know. He was like 17, I believe. That's not really adult. At least not legally. I know Ultimate is a different universe, that's true.
Somebody just shoot him!
Yeah, Fisk has a lot of guys on his payroll.
And now that I'm actually paying attention to this tutorial, I just realized how fucking dumb I was
Almost done.
not figuring this shit out earlier. Oh yeah, right.
Can't wait to see Willie's
Oh, the
face
leap
when he
off
slapped the
move.
cuffs
I
on.
never used that one before, Jesus. Yeah, he died in Ultimate, that's true.
Okay, Yuri.
Which was
hold
fucking
on. What's happening?
stupid.
Yuri? Yuri!
Yeah, he died in Ultimate. Goddamn.
I knew Fisk wouldn't go
Ultimate
quietly.
was kind of shitty in general because they changed Deadpool, for example. Ultimate Deadpool is fucking horrible. Mary Jane is a bitch, but that doesn't really depend on AUs and stuff. She's just a whore in general. Fucking shoot me for saying that. But Ultimate also had
And lock down the air
female
space.
Peter Parker,
Yuri, you okay?
If he makes it out of that building, we're gonna
Petra
lose him.
Parker.
I'm gonna go,
Do your thing.
That's not really what she was called. I just
Seize the day, Willie.
heroes die a lot in comics. I mean,
Heads up. Hey, where you
yeah.
going? Get. I'll clear a path. Follow me. Get out of
But yeah, no, I don't like. Oh, that's the police. Jesus. I don't like Mary Jane a whole lot. Yeah, I know about Focus.
Sorry to break it to you, but you do not got this, buddy.
He's gonna mess everything up.
Loose guys.
That's rude. Like, from all iterations, like,
A hostile workplace.
MJ has always been my least favorite character because she's always such a cunt to Peter. It's like the guy's already got enough problems, especially in Ultimate. Like in Ultimate, Peter was just like 99% depressed, and MJ was not a big help. Yeah, we broke up, but I'm gonna fucking I'm gonna stick around, and I'm gonna be a cunt the entire time. Love girls like that. That's my favorite. You should read chat, by the way. Only a select few stay dead. Well, yeah, that's DC. Mary Jane just slut changed my mind. Apparently in the comics, she's actually a pretty good character, just the writers hate her. Well, to be fair, it's not that difficult to hate her. In the comics, I mean, like I said, you know, I've only really read Ultimate. But she's fucking horrible in Ultimate. They didn't break up. Mephisto stole their marriage. Yeah, I don't know. It's just...
Gotta take those shooters out.
it's still shitty. But then, you know, I started reading Deadpool, and that was a lot more fun. Any universe where Deadpool and Spider-Man aren't, like, at least somewhat friends is trash. And you cannot change my mind. Alright, I can't do that yet.
I think that's all of them.
What? He sold their marriage in order to save Aunt May. The bullet wound was from civil... Wait, hold on. Jesus, you guys are, like, way too much. To save Aunt May from bullet wound, which apparently no one in the Marvel Universe can fix. Of course not. Never. Hold on, I have to pause the game and fucking read this shit. He sold their marriage in order to save Aunt May. The bullet wound was from Civil War when he revealed his identity and Aunt May got shot. Literally, they actually had Peter go to everyone in the Marvel Universe and asked them, and they all said they couldn't. Was that? Yeah, I don't know. Are you guys talking about Ultimate? Because I only read Ultimate, like,
Heading to the upper floors.
I think the 2012 thing. So I have no idea what you guys are talking about.
He's desperate.
But I do remember that
I have to find him and end this.
something happened to Aunt May, and then something happened. Doctor Strange is a literal doctor. Well, I mean,
Okay, server room it is.
okay, he's a master surgeon. Well, in that case,
Call from May. Better answer.
move the fuck. Yeah, exactly.
What is all that noise?
You know, I don't know too much about Spider-Man. I watched the cartoon. Like, I watched a couple of episodes of the new cartoon. That's about it. And then I read one or two comics. I need to read more comics. I really haven't done that at all. Jesus Christ. Even if he couldn't do it because of his hands, there are plenty of other surgeons. Reed Richards is a cunt. I mean, yes.
Jump around. How exactly do you think this ends well for you?
Indeed, but Mr. Fantastic is just an asshole all around. I feel like everybody's kind of an asshole. Like, Peter never gets a break. Everybody's always on his case. Peter's an honorary... What is an honorary uncle to his kids, and they're like super him. And they super like him, Jesus. Marvel Zombies, he could have stopped the zombies. Well, I mean, you know, I have no fucking idea what that means. But you're probably right.
If I go in this way, they'll destroy all the evidence. I should look for a sneaky way in.
Was it?
There we go.
That was that one, right? Yeah. There we go, boom.
It's like my own private ventrance. Fisk may be a dirty criminal, but he has remarkably clean air vents.
Talking about Reed Richards, the worst super... I don't, like... I have no idea about any of this. Not gonna lie.
Cute when they're oblivious.
Like, I've read 2 comics. That's about it. Well, and seen the Spider-Man movies, but those, you know,
I forgot my password.
I mean, yeah.
Warning.
You guys know.
Completion imminent.
Richards is Mr. Yeah, no, that I know that much, but like I don't know what the fuck you guys are talking about. That's the thing. Like Peter selling his marriage, Peter doing some fucking shit. You know, of course, Peter can't have anything nice in his life. Why would he? His parents die, Uncle Ben dies, everybody fucking dies. What exactly was I supposed to do?
10 seconds.
Oh, there's a guy. Well, I didn't know that.
Gotta access that console before everything's gone.
Don't kick the goddamn keyboard. Jesus.
Let's see just how good their security is.
Stretchy guy, he's a
You
cunt.
guys forgot the latest kernel patch.
I mean, yes. That's what happens in the
Says
Spider-Man
the guy
comics.
frantically
Well,
erasing his search history.
everybody dies, then Peter dies. Jesus.
True, but that's part of my charm, isn't it?
But why does that happen, though?
Get that door down now! Get past him. Destroy everything.
Like, it's so unfair, right? Like, he never asked for any of this.
What have you ever done that mattered?
Well,
And then, like,
that's why I
everybody
took down
hates
a
him.
pompous, overstuffed crime lord before breakfast.
Like, barely any people support him. Everybody's always like, oh, look, it's Spider-Man. Shoot him.
Your fault.
Been a long, tough road, Fist.
Then you have, on the other end, DC, where, like, every superhero gets their dick
Get
sucked
ready
by
for the
everybody.
main event.
And it's like, oh, look, it's Superman. What an amazing guy. And then all of a sudden, we have to suddenly create this
I saw it. Fist could have the whole place wired.
conflict between Batman and Superman for some fucking reason. Then we make a horrible fucking movie out of that. And then that's how that is.
Like the fireworks? Got more where
Really do be like that sometimes. God damn it. This fucking dude. Fuck Superman too. He's a Boy Scout cunt. What, they think it's relatable.
Yuri, an explosion just...
I saw it. Fist could have
They
the
think
whole place
that
wired. I'm sitting in a bomb
Peter,
pit.
like, literally just suffering is relatable. Yeah, but the thing is, like, if a character is relatable, that's, you know, that's good in its own right. But if a hero only gets fucking shit on the entire time, that sucks too. Like, you know, like, back again to Ultimate, and generally I can only talk about Ultimate, but so Peter and MJ, because of that different universe, they break up, right?
Move up.
But they still decide to
Hey,
stay
guys.
friends,
I guess bombs are part of Willie's getaway plan?
which, you know, fair enough. Peter's a fucking idiot. He doesn't know any better.
We'll look for the bombs.
But MJ, you know, she doesn't understand anything that has to do with Peter. It's always like, oh, you're such a fucking dick. Why do you go do this? I don't know. Maybe because my fucking dead uncle wants me to. I don't know. But she doesn't consider his feelings at all.
I'll find them.
It's always like me, 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 me. Because everything has to revolve around MJ, right?
When you're free, get out fast.
Obviously.
If you can walk, help the injured. Got it?
Obviously. With great power comes great suffering. You know, it's fine to have, like, a superhero be this, you know, in his normal life, be this down on his luck kind of guy. No, that's fine. But just making Peter the punching bag for, like,
Come here,
everything,
Spider-Man, it's Yuri.
How we doing?
I feel like that's just unfair.
Could be better. Our chopper.
He deserves better.
We just had to ground our last one. If Fist calls in a chopper, we have no one to stop it from landing.
And no one to chase him if he flies away.
Why do I get the feeling that's what he was planning all along?
Because he probably was.
Ultimate MJ does sound like, yeah, she is an absolute, she's a rabid cunt. Not gonna lie. Because in the Ultimate Universe,
Damn.
the fucking X guys. X-Men. Yes, that's what they're called.
Incoming!
And, you know, like, MJ doesn't like that at all because, you know,
More rockets? A little excessive, don't you think?
because what my ex-girlfriend does is absolutely my business, or my ex-boyfriend. You know, absolutely. I have a say in what they do and what they don't do.
Rocket Day or something?
Clearly. And then, of course, you know, Peter dies anyway. So that's nice. Oh, god damn it. You guys are writing so much.
Man, how'd the bomb squad guys get through this?
In one comic, he tries to stop people fighting. I think this was some alternate version of Civil War, I'm not sure. But he stops Cap from getting shot, and then he just gets shot instead. The Punisher was so sorry for shooting him, and was like, "Fuck, I shot a kid." Just in general, like, Peter always gets the short end of the stick, as they say.
I've got enough for everybody.
He always pulls the shortest straw. Shit like that. It's just unfair, you know? Because, like, everything just goes fucking horrible. And even when good things happen, like, sooner or later, it'll just turn to shit.
Bomb squad must be somewhere ahead.
Like, what I loved about the
Okay.
Ultimate AU, at least the comic I read, he was together with Kitty, and, like, that's the thing, you know? She was, like, able to defend herself. And it would make more sense for Spider-Man to have a girlfriend that has superpowers as well. But then, oh no, we gotta have MJ. Then MJ gets turned into, like, some fucking monster by clone Peter Parker. To be honest, the Ultimate Universe is fucking horrible. But there were some good moments, though. Not Deadpool. Deadpool was fucking trash. And whoever had the idea to make Deadpool this cool, edgy guy. Not like, you know, not like Deadpool edgy, like you would normally know him. But like this he hunts mutants. And he's like, oh yeah, you all come to this island and we make a show out of hunting mutants. Also, Marvel really likes to, like, play the race card and stuff, which is what I've noticed. I don't know if that was an Ultimate though. That might have been in something different.
Good news is they were Willie's last line of defense. I'm right
Yeah,
outside
Kitty
his
Pryde.
office.
Take him down.
Peter gets
With
shafted.
pleasure.
Spider-Man and Kitty Pryde together makes a lot more sense. Spider-Man and MJ. The Spider-Girl universe, MJ has a suit that can absorb some of Spidey's powers so they can fight crime together. And she gets Venom, I believe. Well, that's what I was going to say. Like, they get together and Kitty actually gets, like, a suit that sort of resembles Spider-Man's. And it's really fucking neat. And just in general, they fit together way better than MJ and Peter. In this game, too, I fucking hate
Don't forget
MJ.
the hyphen between spider and man.
Get the chopper ready. I won't be long.
Also, Peter sucks in the
Surprised you made it this
Unlimited, the Ultimate Universe.
Your foolishness.
He gets unmasked like 18 times in one chapter. What a fucking retard. Plus, Kitty can defend herself,
You know I
exactly.
can still see you, right?
She's a superhero too, exactly.
Oh, for me?
He says to
This shouldn't happen.
swing in circles. I've done that multiple times.
Gotta wait for an opening. It's reloading.
Well, there we go. That did not work.
How is this happening?
Yeah, exactly.
Willie, you seem angry.
Constantly needs to save MJ. Then she's a bitch. A complete bitch about it. Even in this game, like, the drama with MJ, if you remove that, the game is a fucking 9 out of 10.
You'll die as uselessly as you live.
That's, you know, that's my problem with her character in general. It's always like, Peter, you either it's Peter, your dangerous way of living fucking is killing me inside, or Peter, don't treat me like a fucking kid, because I'm not. But you have to like look at it from the perspective of Spider-Man, which is what we see 90% of the time. And we know how fucking dangerous all this shit is. But you know, MJ doesn't care. Because she works for the fucking news and she's a cunt. That's about it. Oh no. Oof. Where's Daredevil when you need him?
You are everything that's wrong with this city.
Spider-Man's gonna do my
I was gonna
taxes.
say the same to you.
You know
That's a next game. Oh Jesus, I'm dying. I was reading chat. I need to like position chat better. Hold on. That's not exactly what I wanted.
you fools.
Oh my god, he just ran over his own
Excuses.
guy.
Don't even think about doing that to me.
Oh my god. I'll read chat in a second.
You're out of your depth. What do I pay you for?
Oh boy.
No, I can handle myself.
Oh no. Well, that didn't work. Bam. What the fuck? 'Cause it's just, you guys can write faster than I can read the stuff you guys write. And that's sort of the problem.
Where are the reinforcements?
Bam, bam, boom, boom. Oh no. Oh no. Jesus. He hits like a fucking tank truck. Bam. Get fucked.
Of annoyance.
Hang in there. We'll be over soon.
Skadoosh. Come on, go in the fire. Ah, god damn it. That didn't do anything to him. I'll beat Fisk and then I'll read chat. Just hold on to your horses. Oh boy. Whoopa. Oh no. Oof. Almost missed that one. Bam. Boom. And he's dead. Spider-Man summons Star Platinum to beat the shit out of Fisk.
So, should we kiss now? Yeah, maybe later.
God damn it. Spider-Man's my favorite fucking hero. Cause he just doesn't stop with the one-liners. Okay, hold on, let's see. Let's read this shit. In the normal comics, she was supportive and his confidant. Well, you know, normal comics, I bet, but Ultimate was just horrible.
Finally off to Rikers, huh? You know, I think
Fisk
he's got
is
more
there
enemies in there than
is a
I do.
Daredevil villain, isn't he? I feel like he's.
Minor inconvenience.
Yeah, no, he is
Gotta
definitely.
go. Hey, good luck, Willie.
Because in Ultimate, they all band together
I'm the one who
and
kept order in this city.
essentially want to kill him,
1 month. In 1 month, you'll wish you had me.
but then like they don't kill him because they try to like take his
Kingpin
wife
is
who's
heading
like
to
super sick,
End of an era.
like dying or
We should
whatever.
celebrate.
try to take her hostage, but then they don't. Because they're not complete fucking monsters. Alright, skill tree, I know. We're gonna go with... that one, I think. That's the smartest choice right now. As for the rest, we can't do that yet. Both are in New York, exactly. Spidey tangles with him too. MJ is just the worst for Peter. She doesn't care about him. Voice chat will make this a bit easier. That's true. That is definitely true. The problem with that is that I can't be connected to the PC and the PS4 at the same time. Otherwise, there's no voice on one of either.
Guess I'll just do it myself.
No, don't. It's not safe.
And I don't know, you know, how it would be for you guys. Because, like, the stream does lag a bit behind.
Gets him into trouble. Better get there before he hurts himself.
So, yeah, you know. I don't know why, but I keep waiting for, like, the Infinity War theme to suddenly start playing. Marvel music, man. Great shit. Yeah, no, this game is amazing. Especially the more we get into the game and the more we unlock abilities and suits. That's gonna be real fun. There we go. Yeah, but yeah, definitely voice chat will make this a lot easier. And yeah, I mean, in Marvel, like 90% of stuff I think happens in New York. So, you know.
I'm sorry I'm late.
Jesus.
Started without me.
The grant committee's director will be here soon.
I think I'm gonna activate the
It's fine,
chat on
Parker. I
screen.
invented this equipment. I think I can handle it.
Power damper.
I think that's gonna make things easier.
Man.
As soon as this cutscene is over.
Maybe we should abort.
Not yet.
Hold on. Dr. Octavius, are you okay?
Another setback. But we're close.
She reminds me of somebody I know, but I don't know
Is
who.
anyone hurt?
No, it was all my fault.
The energy levels exceeded our expectations. From a certain viewpoint, that's a very positive development.
It doesn't smell very positive.
I assure you, in the
Something
next
does
phase,
smell
Let's
here,
not get ahead
but
of ourselves.
it's probably in my room.
Is there somewhere else we can discuss this?
maybe you should take the rest of the day off, Peter. But we'll talk later.
Peter boy. Alright, let me activate the... Let me turn on the, yeah, that one. So I can see you guys' messages better.
I know Doc said take the day off.
But yeah, hold on. There we go. The Marvel comic that was supposed to be more realistic ended up just everyone being either dead or in prison getting lobotomies. Jesus fuck. Spider-Man in that one was a creepy cancer stalker weirdo. The Hulk got transformed into a giant tumor monster. Wolverine ate his own flesh to survive and was lost in the Arctic somewhere. And mutants were thrown in cages and lobotomized. It wasn't fun. Yeah, I know that. You know what? That kind of sounds like fun though. Not gonna lie. Sounds like fun. Even the main character, who was just a normal guy, ended up dying in the end, thanks to being around cancer-riddled, creepy Spider-Man. Yeah, because you can just contract cancer, right? That's how that works. That's realistic.
I think we've got samples of every type of prosthetic in existence.
You can
Our
just
first
catch
volunteer
cancer
subject,
by
Lance
being
Corporal
next to
Tucky.
somebody.
Lost his arm overseas and now just wants to hug his
Well,
body.
granted, it probably, if that person is like some radioactive guy. I mean, you know. He caught my cancer. Goddamn. I mean, you know, generally, superhero comics trying to be realistic makes no fucking sense. I need to read more. Generally, more stuff, more Spider-Man.
Graduation. Feels so long ago. I interned for Doc in college.
Peter looks like a
I
fucking
realized
idiot
I
in
could
this
do as
picture.
much good for the world in a lab coat as I could in tights. Maybe more.
Either way, what was I gonna say? I don't even know.
Doc's made huge breakthroughs his whole career, but he's always been upstaged, usually by Oscorp. This time, it's going to be different.
I don't know. I haven't been reading a lot of comics. That's the thing.
How many lab fires have we seen now, Otto? 3? 4?
That's how you know we're progressing. Out of the ashes of failure.
But
Dr. Octavius' optimism has ever been
yeah, I was gonna read more comics, and then stuff came in between, and I stopped. Yeah, he's working with Dr. Octavius. I have to, you know. I mean, we all know
I
where
can't believe I've never tried that.
everything is going. And the build up to what happens with Dr. Octavius is amazing. This game handles the story really well.
Here's the day. Grant review. We're ready. The work is
But yeah,
progressing
no.
at a remarkable pace.
I was interrupted by
I also
reading
never thought we'd get the tensile
from
atrophy
I
up
was
to
interrupted
acceptable tolerance. But
from
God,
reading the Marvel comics
the boy
by
was a
reading
science like none other.
the Avatar,
Just as I was
like
ready to order a custom machine
the
to
Last
test the
Airbender
part,
comics,
he returned from the
and
hardware
they
store
are,
with a bottle of solvent and a toothbrush.
hoo boy.
Bang. Actuator problem resolved. The boy is a genius.
I'm glad they're not canon.
Ironically late genius.
Let's say that.
It's already 10 after. Where is he? Surely he couldn't have forgotten today's review.
Sorry I let you down, Doc.
Let's just say, oh Jesus, I hit my fucking mouth with the mic. No, yeah, let's. I'm just gonna say, I'm happy. I'm happy those comics are not canon. Then again, that makes Legend of Korra canon, and I don't know how much I like that.
Ooh, you are in bad shape, little guy.
Ultimate was bad. Ultimatum was probably worse. There was just a horrible time all around. What happens in Ultimatum? Tell me. Does everybody die? Please tell me everybody
Let's
dies.
see what's wrong with you.
Because I love that, you know? That's my favorite thing. That's why Infinity War is my favorite movie ever. Because everybody fucking dies. Almost. Well, nice.
Circuit burned out. Damn it. If I had been here to do the pre-check, I would have caught this.
Yeah, Peter. Shut the fuck up. So, of course, since this is an action game, it is obligated to have puzzles as well. But they're not that bad.
Got it.
Doctor Strange gets his head popped like a grape. Nice. Magneto gets vaporized by Cyclops. Also
I
nice.
need to reroute servo control.
Was that right? No. Goddamn. Oh, right, that's why. That's why you can't do that. I forgot about that. Yeah, just keep, keep telling me. I'm gonna read it at least in a second. Nope, that's not right. Bam, bam. Thank you, ma'am.
Nice. Okay, what next?
Doctor Strange gets his head popped like a grape. Magneto, okay, I read that. Magneto kills Wolverine. The Blob straight up eats the Wasp. Nice. Basically, Magneto moves the magnetic poles, which somehow causes the world's weather to go nuts and flood New York. But that happens in Ultimate too.
Rebalance the voltage.
Though I don't know if that was Magneto. It might have been. Magneto did show up in that. Cause it was so stupid. I hold on, 2 and then -1 and then yeah, that's right. Was it Magneto?
Finished.
Yeah, it was Magneto. He shows up, and because whoever, I don't remember her name, but whoever she is, some bitch fire woman, which that happens. I guess that's cool. And then Blob is actually the girl's father. And that's how, because everybody wants to fuck the Blob, obviously.
Doc was testing a new
Ends up going a lot worse than Ultimatum. Ultimatum was part of the Ultimate Universe. Well, that does make sense. Ultimatum is essentially if Ultimate ended up going even worse. Well, that's nice. What if Ultimate went well? What then? Could we have that AU? Could we have, I don't know, MJ just like fuck off and leave Peter alone, and Kitty stays his girlfriend?
Strong, but there's a lot of guidance. Better tell Doc to keep looking for other materials.
Find a review of Ultimatum if you want. Yeah, sure. I just can't read it now, but it does sound fucking horrible. I don't get why.
I should get out of here before I screw things up for Doc.
Like, I understand that, they make these AUs to kind of fuck around with the characters. Wow, damn. MJ gets ate by the Blob. Well, you know what? Quite frankly, that's the good ending. And seeing that the Wicked Witch is dead. Everyone gives him a medal. Goddamn. Sorry, what was I talking about?
Spider-Man, it's Yuri.
Yuri, yeah. No, yeah, that's right, AUs.
Our boy qualified
No, I
for the
understand
VIP.
AUs and stuff for
Joining Scorpion, Electro, and the rest. This should be honored.
Can you swing by the precinct? Got an issue that could benefit from your unique skill
like
set.
fucking around with the characters.
Anything. I'm on my way.
But I feel like I hate these AUs when everything just goes to shit and everybody dies. Why not make an AU where people actually get to have fun with their lives? Oh, also, this is my favorite part of the entire game, so I'm gonna shut up.
Two-time Pulitzer Prize-winning former publisher of the Daily Bugle. Hey, plug the book. And as always, if you order Mr. Jameson's book, Spider-Man, Threat or Menace, within 24 hours of
Threat
hardcover,
or
you
Menace.
get an autographed copy at no extra charge.
No personalizations. Don't ask. Not gonna get it. Welcome to Just the Facts with J. Jonah Jameson, alerting you to the threats you don't even know about. Let's dive right into the calls. Speak.
Okay, so not for nothing. You gotta give Spider-Man respect for taking down Wilson Fisk, right? I mean, one less mob boss is not for everyone.
Is that right? Tell me, are you a police officer? Prosecutor? Maybe an award-winning reporter with decades on the job like me?
No, I'm a plumber.
Oh, good. Then fix my toilet and shut up! Let me explain something to you about crime bosses. As soon as one goes down, every punk with a gun, a tracksuit, and a drawer full of gold chains decides he's the next Godfather. We're gonna have a gang war in the streets, but does that whip-headed moron give a damn? Of course not. He got on TV. That's what counts.
Yeah, well, I can get copper pipe without paying kickbacks now. So until that gang war starts, I'm on the webhead side.
And you'll be singing a different tune when 3 new mobs are lining up to charge you triple for that same pipe. Or just break your legs. Goodbye!
Someday, Jonah. I'm gonna get you to say something nice about me. Someday.
Making it you where Reed Richards isn't a cunt. And I think in Ultimate he wasn't that bad, actually. At least that's what I remember. He was actually ready to help Peter out. If I do remember that correctly. It's been a while since I read that. Look, it's a vaguely Asian woman, except she is actually Asian.
That I need a break from their crap.
Fair enough. So, why'd you call? Need a date to the policeman's ball?
You got a black and white suit?
Yes.
No ball this year.
Wait
anyway.
till later in the game.
Spent too much integrating Oscorp surveillance tech.
Worth it though, right?
It was. Until an hour ago. The system went down. Citywide. Every tower.
How?
They tell me someone sabotaged the central server, and now all the towers are offline.
She's vague, Jin.
Maybe. I'll figure it out later. Right now we need to get the towers back online. Fast.
And you called me? Aw, that's sweet.
I called someone I could trust. Plus, the signals are scrambled and we have no idea how to fix it.
Ooh. I love a challenge.
You break it, you buy it.
I thought you trusted me.
Ah, man. Spider-Man is the
Take a look at
best.
this town.
He doesn't deserve half the shit he gets. And it's unfair, honestly. But yeah, no, I think in Ultimate, Reed Richards was actually ready to help Spider-Man.
Come back online. Was that you?
Not just a pretty mask, huh?
Whatever you did, any chance you could do it to the other towers?
Sure, but just so you know, I had to sync up with the tower to fix it. I'm seeing all crime data in the area now. Looks like there's a break-in happening near me.
Great. I've got units nearby.
Don't bother. I'm on it.
Do it. Watch my back.
Do it. Kill him.
Pretty sure these guys didn't forget their keys.
Boom. Ah, I see. It's not like I played this goddamn game already. But yeah, no, this game is definitely... I mean, that's the thing, you know, there's only Spider-Man. Like, there's no other heroes you meet. But I do hope that they will, like, continue to make more games like this.
Okay,
I would, like, really appreciate that.
Now I'm seeing an assault near you.
You're in luck, Yuri. Your favorite tough but lovable, grizzled, seen-too-much detective is in town.
What? No. You promised you wouldn't do that anymore.
Spider Cop.
Please, no.
God, I fucking love it. Spider Cop.
So you're the snitch.
Back off, creep.
Yep, she's the one.
I said back off! Leave me alone!
Keep it quiet, lady.
Get away from her.
I do, like, Insomniac Games apparently just has a hand for making amazing story modes and fun shit. Like, goddamn. Because, I have to admit, I haven't played many of the other Spider-Man games. I just know that, like, there was some Spider-Man game on PS4, or generally just another Spider-Man game, which was, I believe, The Amazing Spider-Man 2. And I don't know, that I haven't heard a lot from that, but supposedly it wasn't that great. this game, goddamn. This is fun. Bam. The one made for the movie, yeah. That one, was it fun, actually? Or are you just saying that and making a meme out of it? Sam Raimi,
You're a little
yeah.
weird, but you got a good heart.
Have you got somewhere to go?
I can take care of myself.
I'm sure you can, but just in case, there's a place called the Feast Center.
Seen it. I don't want charity.
They got the best wheat cakes in the city, hands down.
Mom used to make those. Haven't had any in a long time. I'll check it out.
You know why he said?
Thanks.
You know why he says
Spider guy.
It's Spider.
that they have the best wheat cakes in town? It's
Should be
because
able to spot the next
Aunt
tower
May
from
is
up
making
there.
them. That goddamn son of a bitch. It was really good. Okay, I had no idea. Yeah, I don't know. The thing is, I haven't heard anything about that game, and that's sort of why I never really bothered looking it up or anything.
A second surveillance tower.
Are you narrating yourself?
What? No, of course not. The chief never did understand Spider Cop. Thought he was a loose cannon.
Already regretting this.
Oh, Jesus. So yeah, I don't know.
That I can modify these towers to track more than just crimes.
You could unlock a Green Goblin story mode in it. Damn. Nice. I don't know if Green Goblin is in this game at all. I'm not completely done with the game yet.
Score.
On my
Towers are picking up all kinds of RFID signals now, including one nearby.
on my personal playthrough, I've got like 80%. I think you guys might have seen that, but I'm not entirely done yet. I mean, 80% means all of the collectibles and everything as well.
Now backpacks from high school. Forgot I attached tracking dots to these. Wonder how many of these are scattered around the city.
A lot. I've actually collected them all already. Like in the first like hour of the game that I've played. Not in the hour, but in the first couple hours of the game
Still there?
that I have
Got
played.
robbery a few blocks away.
Spider Cop's on it. Part man, part spider, all cop.
Hold on, I'll read that in a second. There it is. Green Goblin makes the game super easy though, since you can just use the glider to just fly around all the obstacles and then go to the end. Well, alright then. I mean, that's about what I expected. Not gonna lie. Alright, let's get the crime people. Yeah, no, this game is super fun. I know that the Spider-Man games in general have all been pretty alright. Can't type using the keyboard. Why not?
Open the safe. Do it.
Hey, fellas.
Go. Spider-Man, shoot him.
Yeah, Spider-Man shoot him because that always works. You're not used to it. Are you, like, using a different computer, or... It's not like the one you normally use. Well, damn.
More of them? Guys, if you worked this hard at a legit job, you wouldn't need to be criminals.
Yeah, did your computer break again? Because I read that in the chat earlier. That sucks.
All right,
Your computer
Yuri.
died again, yeah.
I'm gonna repair the last
Like you
Chinatown
said.
tower now.
Don't you mean Spider Cop's gonna repair it?
Been doing a little thinking, Yuri. Policing's a young man's game, and Spider Cop, well, he's no spring chicken.
Please be going where I think you're going.
As of today, Spider Cop is officially retired.
Oh, thank God. I need a drink.
We'll all drink tonight, Yuri. Drink to the memory of Spider Cop's tireless... Yuri? Yuri, you there? Guess the emotion of the moment overwhelmed her.
God damn it. Just in general, the game is like doing such a great job at, you know, being at, you know, it makes you feel like Spider-Man. It's all I can really say. But also I haven't decided on which costume we're gonna pick yet. I'm probably gonna go with Scarlet Spider though, because that's my favorite.
People taking pictures of my 3 chest hairs. Tools I need for suit repair at the lab. I wonder if Dr. Octavius is left for the day.
Makes you feel like Spider Cop, indeed. Imagine old Peter Parker doing this kind of shit.
Doctor,
that would be
how did it go with the committee? I'm so sorry.
interesting to say the least.
Not at all, Peter. They're just nervous in the face of imminent triumph. They'll calm down. They always do.
Should I head back to the lab for cleanup?
No. I'm stepping out for dinner anyhow. We'll resume tomorrow. Short break, then back to creating the future.
So in my opinion, before we move on with the story,
Sell that man's optimism.
well, actually, well, I don't know. That's a lot to do. Let's do it. Let's
Sounds like he's left the lab for the day. Good time
fix
to work
up
on
some
my
of
suit in
these.
private.
Let's fix up some of these. What are they called? I don't know. Surveillance towers. I do plan on... Oh god, my arm. I do plan on trying and completing the game 100%. Mainly because I feel like... I don't know. Mainly, yeah, because I feel like it. Because there's so many things you can unlock. Oh, shit. It's crime time.
Those lunatics will kill someone driving like that.
Jesus. And there we go. In a sec. Got him. Got it. No, I didn't get him. And I took damage. God damn it. And there we go.
Please tell me your horn plays, Dixie.
I don't know what that means, by the way.
That's just rude. Yeah.
That's like New York slang, and I haven't seen New York in a single time in my life. So you know.
Glad I stopped that.
If Zach was here, she could tell us about how accurate this is to the real place. Also, we're playing on normal, but normal difficulty is called amazing. And I think it's spectacular. No, or was it? No, yeah, it was. I think spectacular, amazing, and ultimate. And I refuse to play on ultimate difficulty because ultimate was trash. There we go. Zach can tell me about Spider-Man. Yeah, he's real. I always knew Spider-Man was real. I bet Zach is actually Spider-Man. Or like Spider-Girl, I suppose.
Report of an assault in progress. Need immediate response to Chelsea, over.
Can't find that. So later then. Oh, it's probably over there. So my idea is to, like, between all the main missions, always go and do this kind of stuff. Because it lets us move on with story missions a lot faster later on. Spider toast, indeed. Like unlocking a bunch of stuff right now so that we don't have to later. I feel like that might be the smartest. Wait, hold on. Didn't I get another skill? I did. Let's see. Increases the timing window for perfect dodge. Press square. No, I think we're gonna go with Web Slinger next. Yeah, because then we get the point launch boost, which is really important. I mean, I'm gonna try to get all of the upgrades anyway, but I do want to, because that's the thing, you know, like I'm so far into the game, I have like almost all of the upgrades and all of the suits and everything. I can't see where that is, so you guys are gonna have to, these guys are gonna have to fucking work on that on their own. But yeah, I know, so it's weird to come back and like only play with all the beginning abilities that aren't really that amazing, except, or rather, you know, playing without any of the cool abilities, which sucks. Though I have to admit, from like most of the suits in the game don't look super amazing. Have you guys seen them all? Or at least a couple of them? Yeah, that's alright, I don't need to see this again. How many of the suits have you guys seen? Well, that didn't exactly work out.
We got this, Spider-Man. Thanks anyway.
Everybody's such an asshole to poor Spider-Man. It is a shame, really. Though I have to admit, I'm actually surprised the stream ran without problems today. Oh god, my everything still hurts. Like, I was sure that there was going to be something that... Just like, what do you mean just like the comics? The suits, or like...
Kidnapping reported. Backup requested near Trinity. Over.
I can't see that. Spider-Man gonna carry my groceries? No. Guess he's still a maniac. Oh, you mean everyone doesn't like Spider-Man? Yeah. Yeah, it's a shame. I mean, the thing is, like, a lot of the civilians that you meet actually do like him. But, I don't know, I guess that changes a bit as well over... Whoop. Well, that certainly didn't work. Poor Peter doesn't deserve any of this. It's not his fault, you know. There he is.
I've got you. That's terrifying. Thank you. These are the guys.
I really don't understand why people dislike Spider-Man so much. It's like he's the only person helping. He's like, he helps out the police. That's one of the things that I never understood, you know, like, even though those guys, like, often don't appreciate him. Even if he, like, saves their lives and, like, helps them out. a bunch of times. I don't know. I really don't understand it. Fuck. And there we go. I fucking love the ragdoll physics whenever he dies. That is ridiculous. That's why you appreciate the Sam Raimi movies. Because he's actually liked in those. That would be a nice change of pace. Alright, so before we are going to continue with train scene where Doc Ock wants to get Spider-Man and the whole train says you're gonna have to get past us to get to Spider. Yeah, right. Yeah, I mean, you know, I feel like Spider-Man just deserves appreciation for all the shit he does. And that's what I was going to say, like... What was I going to say? Oh no, I was going to say something different. What I was going to say is that we're gonna collect as many backpacks as we can right now. And then go do the main mission. Wait, what? Wait, what?
That's a holdup.
I'm not... What the hell? Who are we? Oh, there. Okay. Jesus, I didn't even know who we were fighting.
Oh, you started without me.
Bam, ba-bam, bam, bam. Yeah, I don't know. Like, I feel like Spider-Man deserves something good in his life. Because, you know, life is so unfair to him. And it's like...
Every two-bit mugger thinks he's the next Wilson Fisk. Well, we are going to
no
jail,
matter what he
so-
does, there's always people who are like, yeah, no, fuck Spider-Man. He's an asshole. I think that's sad, you know. Because it ain't his fault. It ain't his fault the world's so messed up. And there he is, you know, trying to make a difference. Trying to fight crime. Even working together with, like, the police and stuff. And then everybody just hates him. But yeah, no. It's still better than all of DC. Because, you know, for Spider-Man is the hero that doesn't get the respect he deserves. Exactly. That's exactly right. See, my issue with DC, for example. Meanwhile, Reed Richards. Yeah. No, that's my issue that I have with, like, a lot of DC comics. Is that from what I've seen, you know, I definitely haven't seen everything, but from what I've seen, like, everybody just wants to suck the superhero's dick in the DC universes. And that's what I think is so ridiculous. And, like, people are completely incompetent in the DC universes. That's another thing that really... Not DC universes, DC comics. Which is something that really bothers me. Because there was this one little comic that I read where the Joker teams up with some fucking person.
More of them? Guys,
Oh,
if you worked this hard at a legit job, you wouldn't need to be
the Joker works together with someone else to, you know, fight Batman. And the guy he works together with, no fucking clue what his name is, stabs the Joker, which means, you know, he would die, essentially. He'd die and, you know, Gotham would be Gotham would be rid of another problem. What does Batman do? He fucking keeps him alive and gets him into a hospital. Because he can't live without the Joker, apparently. And that's the thing, you know, nobody ever dies in DC Comics. Nobody ever dies, because why would they? Even if they die, they come back to life or something. Ah, but well. Such is life, I suppose. But yeah, like you said, Superman absolutely just gets jacked off the entire time. It's the same with, like, Batman and Superman, the movie. Like, I knew Superman wasn't gonna stay dead.
Looks bad.
Because why would they do that, you know? Why would they kill Superman?
There's someone inside that car. They're pinned by debris. Just a little more.
They could kill off Superman. And the whole injustice, you know, like the game plot of like, oh, what if Superman became angry and like did things?
I think that debris is trapping someone inside that car. Don't panic. I'm here.
Like the whole movie was just shit in general, though, because
That's everyone. Glad I was here to help.
yeah, he comes back at the end credits of the movie he died in. Exactly. And just in general, what they kill him in the second movie. Took him so many years to do that in the comics, and then they didn't revive him the next week. Yeah, it's just stupid. Like, generally, the superhero movies that I've seen recently were all kind of trash. Like, Infinity War was okay, but I'm still not a big fan of the whole, like, oh, everybody dies thing. I don't know. It's just ridiculous. And you know that they're just gonna bring everybody back anyway. When they finally defeat Purple Guy.
Incident is ongoing near 2 bridges.
They actually let the effects of his death play out and did a whole thing about who would be his successor. Yeah. Yeah, they're gonna bring them back. That's for sure. Like, you know, I don't generally take issue with that. But, I don't know. It's... I guess I do take issue with that, because then why would you kill them off in the first place, right?
Old-fashioned D&E. Gotta love the classics. Wow, you all forgot your keys?
You know, in that case, you could literally just, I don't know. It didn't even get Thanos' motivations the same in the movie. What? Oh, you wrote something else. Hold on. The Infinity War, we got... God damn it. Now the chat moved too quick. I'll read that in a second. Oh.
Look at it this way. If I'd actually
Okay,
let
hold
you
on.
break in,
The Infinity War we got in theaters wasn't even like the Infinity War we got in the comics. They didn't even get Thanos' motivations the same in the movie. There was no Adam Warlock. Their cloak wasn't... There was no Adam Warlock there. Cloak wasn't there. Thanos didn't get to beat up the gods, which was a cool scene. In the comics, he was romancing death, like literally every fucking other Marvel character. Well, the only one that comes to mind would be Deadpool, but you know what I mean. Oh goddamn, I missed that over there. But yeah, I do think I've read something like that he was like, hey, yeah, I want to get that death pussy. Or something like that. To be fair, that is a pretty pretty big ambition.
Support your local businesses by not robbing them, please.
Just a second, I read the chat again. It's a bit too much to read, honestly. Oh god, I'm tired.
Hope crime would decline post-Fisk.
Let's see.
Might have been too optimistic.
We didn't get any of the iconic moments from the comic in the movie.
Did I
He
hurt
wanted to
you guys?
impress her
Good
and
news.
ended up
The police
going
are coming to
from
protect
not
you.
strong enough to way too strong. He ended up getting too strong for death skeleton puss. She's not a skeleton in Infinity War, though, that is true. But in some versions of her design, she is. Just wanted to make... Yeah, I know that, though. I know that. Because I've seen... The thing is, I often, you know, see snippets. Hold on. I have to... Oh my god, my shoulders.
You don't mind, right?
Oh, there we go. Oh, Jesus.
Can I get an autograph?
Double time.
Hell yeah, you can high-five people. Can I do something with this woman? Guess not. Well, in any case, yeah, no, I did know that because I see some snippets of comics sometimes. And there's always, of course, it's a bit skewed because they always put up the interesting parts of the comic. So it's like, okay, this seems like an interesting concept, and then you read the actual... When I get my capture card, I can play Deadpool. I can, if I had the game. I mean, I have played it, but I think it was... But yeah, I can play Deadpool. I can play any game, essentially. I know, I've played Deadpool. It's a great game. It was amazing. Deadpool, to be honest with you, was the reason... Guys, I've played the game. God damn it. The Deadpool game was the reason I got so hyped for the Spider-Man game. You know what shows that Superman is a shit fucking hero? All Superman games suck. Absolute dick. Like, just big old kryptonite dick. There's literally not a single good. Literally not a single good Superman game. Not one. The Batman Arkham games, they're alright. They're not bad. They're okay. Wonder Woman doesn't have any games because she's a woman, and the women are property, apparently, according to TikTok anyway. Yeah, I've been looking at TikTok memes recently, and it makes me want to die. In any case, yeah, all Superman games suck. I'm not the first person to ever say that. I'm not the first person to say that all Superman games suck, but they are all horrible. But that's the problem. Like, you can't really... Aquaman had a game and it was just Superman 64 underwater. Yeah, but it was also on the GameCube, right? And it was also like some kind of weird alternate universe Aquaman with like a hook for a hand. I do remember that as well. What else? I don't know. Batman had his games. Oh my god, you know what we can play once I get the capture card? We can play the goddamn Lego games. Oh my god, we can play Lego games. That is going to be amazing. Oh, we're gonna fucking play Lego Star Wars. We're gonna play Lego Batman. We're gonna play all the goddamn Lego games. You're not gonna believe this shit. I wish there was a Japanese Spider-Man suit that let you summon Leopard. I have no idea who the fuck that is. And yeah, that was, you know, the 90s Aquaman where they tried to make him edgy. Well, we all know how much people like edgy, right? And I have no idea who Japanese is Robot. No idea. Is that like some kind of Super Sentai Spider-Man crossover? Japanese version of Spider-Man has giant mech. Okay, so that answers my question. Thank you.
Witness reports seeing a mugging. Nearest officer, please respond. Need additional units?
It came before Sentai. What? It came before Sentai? That is impossible. I always thought the gigantic robots were a Super Sentai thing. Are you telling me they stole from Japanese Marvel? The Japanese Spider-Man inspired Super Sentai. That is ridiculous, and I love it. That's crazy. I had no idea. I always just sort of thought that, you know, Super Sentai and stuff, that's where that came from. But goddamn, that's actually, that is crazy.
That's it? I feel like the holdup guys are phoning it in.
Toei made the Spider-Man, Japanese Spider-Man. Okay. Well, we all know what I think about Toei animation nowadays. Do we actually all know that? Because fuck them. Alright, here we go. I have to admit, I watched a bit of DSP's... Well, not his playthrough. I watched This Is How You Don't Play of this game. And I had to laugh so hard when he couldn't get this fucking backpack. Because it is, wow. The game controls, like, super easy. Once you get into the control scheme, you can master it pretty goddamn easily. But yeah, no. I had no idea. That's really cool, though. That Spider-Man... You know what? Who knows? I mean, maybe if they make like a second Spider-Man game, maybe they'll include some new suits. I hope. They fucking better.
Yep, that's a high-speed car chase, all right.
Also, Miles is in this game. I have no idea who he is. Not gonna lie. All I know is he's sorta Spider-Man number 2. I'm not a huge fan of him. Not going to lie.
So not cool.
That'd be neat to see Japanese Spider-Man and giant mech in the second game. Did I fuck up? Oh, I fucked up, didn't I? Well, that's not... That probably won't happen. I mean, you know, there's always... Well, god damn it, he died. Again. Miles Morales is the one they keep trying to push to replace Spider-Man because, yeah, I don't know. I know Marvel loves their diversity and stuff. And I'm fine with Peter having, like, a disciple or something. But nobody can replace Peter Parker as Spider-Man. That just doesn't work. You can't have that. You know, he's fine if he's his own character. Like, I don't know, he becomes, like, Spider Guy or something like that. I was gonna say Black Spider, but I felt like that would be a bit racist. Then again, who am I to censor myself? But you know what I mean. Like, if he's his own character, that'd be cool. I'd be fine with that. Like how they replaced Miss Marvel. Did they replace Miss Marvel? Don't you mean Captain Marvel? I think you're talking about Miss Marple, as a matter of fact. Oh, okay. Well,
Drug trade's gotten more aggressive. Hey, guys! Got prescriptions for this stuff?
Hold on. I'm gonna read that in a second, and then we're gonna... Oh, my...
Losing them! Gotta catch up.
I'm gonna read that in a second, but,
Just drop me off at the jail. No reason.
yeah, no, we all know what, you know, what forced diversity does to movies. Because, you know, Ghostbusters went so great. You know, Ghostbusters, the new one, was a very beloved movie. Hold on, let me read that. It's like how they replaced Miss Marvel with a character they keep pushing is a Muslim character. Hey guys, look, she's Muslim. Isn't that diverse? And, I mean, obviously. Carol Danvers hadn't been Miss Marvel in years. Yeah, but it's just weird. Yeah, no, you're absolutely right. You're absolutely right. Here's the thing: they're forcing it with Thor, and then they're just making a character away because they want to. A lot of They're forcing it like with Thor, yeah, and then there's making a character away because they want to. A lot of people really like the new Miss Marvel. If somebody's a good character, they're a good character.
I better be more careful with my adoring public.
But my big issue is when you try to force this kind of stuff, and just in general, there's no need to like point towards it, right? Like, okay, we have this character that is a certain skin color or follows a certain belief or whatever, and then we have to make that painfully obvious. Like, that generally doesn't work at all. And I mean, I feel like you should cast characters not based on the color of their skin, but based on, or make characters, but based on, I don't know. Because it's like you said with Thor, like, well, what if Thor was a woman? I don't fucking know. What then? Would that really make that much of a difference? Also, that throws, like, the whole thing off because, that whole story of Thor disguising himself as Freya so they can steal back whatever the fuck. Like, you can't do that. You can't do that as a story then. Well. It's strange. Oh god, no, I'm gonna die. I keep trying to read chat, but then I forget that I'm actually playing this game. I'm gonna beat this guy and then... Alright.
Fist brought all the small timers out of the
How long? Let's see.
Police are on their way. And so
Miss Marvel looks great, but if she was just simply, hey, I'm Muslim, as a throw, bringing it up because she doesn't have to say it at all. You get what I'm saying? Like, she can be what she is. It doesn't matter, but she doesn't need to point it out. It doesn't fucking matter. Silly, certainly have it come up sometimes, but don't shove it in people's faces. They probably already did. I don't know. It's just why... It's just why take characters people know and love and try to force them to be changed, because
Otherwise, you're a racist. Obviously. Doesn't that make sense? Doesn't that just make all of the sense to you? God damn it, these fucking crime guys. Instead of making new characters. Well, you know, because you can just take...
Wild guess. Those
You can
guys
just
like me
take
don't
these
live there.
old stories that you have and rewrite them, but with the character being different and it being, you know, like you can essentially you can write racist old guys, racist old white guys as villains, and then fulfill your weird power fantasy that you fall asleep to every night. That's essentially how that is. Hold on, I have to sneeze.
Pro tip. If you're not good at cooking or entering, maybe don't pull a B anymore.
Many reasons to shake up the status quo for a while to see what stories can be written. Advanced character development. If a character hasn't used the name in ages, then why not have someone else take up the mantle? That's not the issue, in my opinion. Because you can have someone new take up the... I mean, you know, there will always be a person tied to... You know, there will always be, like, a character tied to a face. It's, you know, like, you know, Spider-Man, Peter Parker is your average, skinny, white guy, short brown hair and stuff. Exactly, and that's the thing, like, characters that are still actively in people's memory. Like, you can change up characters, in my opinion, that aren't in people's recent memory. And just completely getting rid of a character for the sake of diversity is fucking retarded anyway, so, you know. But I'm the wrong guy to talk about that with, because I feel that diversity isn't really necessary in art. You can do whatever you want. If you want to include diversity as a point in your art, whether it's movies or any other kind of medium, that's absolutely fine by me. You can do that. I'm not going to stop you from doing that. But I feel like it's not a necessary thing. Like, you don't have to have a gay character in the story. You don't have to have a character of any certain race in a story. You can write a story with characters you want to write, and they don't have to be a certain skin color or conform to a certain belief. They can be whatever you want them to be, and if to you those characters are mostly white people, then you make the characters white, and if those characters to you would make more sense as like black people, and fucking make them black. God fucking damn it, why does this keep happening? All in all, I don't feel like diversity isn't necessary to make a story better. Because it really doesn't matter. If the character is likable, it doesn't matter what they look like. And I don't feel like people need to be able to self-insert into, like, Spider-Man or whatever stories. Multiple times they've slowed down on doing it recently, but yeah, they've done it a number of times. I don't, like I said. And it's not like you have to read the comics that you don't want to read. Well, wow, big fucking duh. Fucking amazing. But, in my opinion, it doesn't really matter.
All units advised, we have
God damn it.
reported in progress. Please proceed to Chelsea ASAP.
Assault in progress. Gotta stop it.
Well, that didn't fucking work.
Try and guess how I feel about bullies.
Superior Spider-Man. Yeah, I did see some of that. Where, like, Doc Ock takes over Spider-Man's body. That was a pretty interesting concept.
I realize the irony in me saying this. I hope you've learned not to hit people.
And stuff like that, is interesting. And I feel like you should... That's the reason why you should do anything related to art. Like, you should write stuff because you feel it would be interesting. But there, like, things like that. But, like, how interesting is this character, but this time they're a woman? Because that, that fundamentally changes what this character can do, obviously. Completely. I don't know. It just seems silly, all in all. Is all I can really say to that. Like, you know what I mean, right? Like, as an example. Did it to Thor once before, too. Making Thunder Stike, or however you spell it. Do you mean Thunder Dike? And there we go. Stream got blocked. Thunderdike. I mean nothing. Had him fuse with a guy. Oh, you mean the thing, the well, then I can say it. What do you call it? The old switcheroo. Where they switch bodies. Yeah, that's... I used to like those episodes. Like, like a lot of shows had episodes like that where people would switch bodies and they'd be like, oh, now I have to use your powers because that's how that works. Apparently. And then that helps them understand each other better. But I guess having a villain in a superhero's body is also pretty fucking interesting. Because, like, goddamn. But yeah, all in all,
car accident down there.
I just need to read more comics. But that's not what I wanted. I like the fact that he's just standing there, watching him in the car, like, help me, please! I'm dying! Well, yeah, that sounds like your problem. Boom, and of course that didn't hit them.
Let the EMTs do their job.
Well, better than fucking... What was it called? Heavy Rain? Where... fucking... the dad gets hit by the car, but the son dies. Amazing. Amazing. But yeah, no. I don't know. I press X to Sean. Yeah, exactly. Oh man, that game. I haven't played that in ages. The problem with those games is they're really boring to, like, play on streams and stuff. Because there's so much story and, like, barely any gameplay. And you can't really, like, talk over it because you'll miss something important. Like, here, it, you know, it doesn't fucking matter. I can just play this game. It's fine.
Drug trade's gotten more. Hey guys!
But I suppose such is life. Also, Beyond Two Souls is fucking horrible. I used to really like that game. Then I played it as like a smart person. Get the
Drugs
worst
are
ending.
maybe my most disliked criminal activity. Definitely top 5.
It's gray.
Or bottom 5.
It is indeed
However
gray.
that works.
I agree with you. But yeah, no, I don't know. Beyond Two Souls, not as great as I liked it to be. Alright, you know what? Let's go and do the main mission. And then later on, we'll move on. Alright, I don't need to.
Cops are coming.
And later on, we'll
I've
move
been on
on
worse terms with them, but why take
and collect
chances?
more stuff. Because it's about time we get a new suit. Don't you guys agree? I also like that Peter just straight up goes to Doc's lab to fix up his suit. It's really nice. But that's the thing, you know, the thing I like about this game is that these like collectibles and stuff are actually fun to get because you get to like swing around the city and do some, you know, jump around all cool like, and you get around really quickly. And you just get to be Spider-Man. I haven't once used the fast travel function, except the one time where you have to use it because it's part of a tutorial. But that's it. That's the one time I've used it. Never again. It's just way too fun to like swing around and stuff. Oh my god, my arm. Oh, that hurts. That hurts. Like crazy. Oh, I do have the chat open. I didn't even realize that. As in, like, the Discord. Here he is. Spider Boy.
Looks like Doc's gone for the night. Time to sneak in some spider work.
My arm really hurts, like, real bad. The good thing is, it's just resting on the chair. Well, on the armrest of the chair. So it's fine. But, like, if I lift it, it's just horrible. That suit didn't look that damaged when he was wearing it.
Parker.
Oh,
Dr.
shit.
Octavius. What you got there?
Chinese.
That's
If I knew you'd be
racist.
here, I would've... What are you working on?
Oh, just a side project.
Of course. It's you.
I don't know what
Oh,
you're...
come on, Parker. It's obvious.
Let me explain.
I only wish you'd told me sooner.
I wanted to. But I was afraid that if word got out, my family might be in danger.
Huh. Yes. I guess if you design his equipment, you're bound to be a target too.
Yeah. Yeah.
Don't worry. Your secret's safe. Well, I'll leave you to it.
Who boy. Lucky Peter. Why? But I don't understand why he wouldn't have just told him right then and there that he is Spider-Man. But whatever. It's fine.
Check your email. Hope this isn't how Doc fires me.
Peter, the revelation of your second job as Spider-Man suit crafter, is that the right term? Is a reminder of the good man and partner you are. No matter how hard you
Yeah, why
work,
wouldn't he
still
tell him, right?
find time to help others.
It would explain so much to all the people. I mean, you know, like, he doesn't live with Aunt May anymore. That's fine.
Attached are a few ideas I had on how you could enhance his suit
And it's not like he would tell anybody
looking forward to the incredible work that we're doing
and, you know, like,
changing the world
make it
together.
known that
Partner and friend.
that Dr. Octavius knows who Spider-Man is. So it's, you know, essentially, if he could fucking tell MJ, he could have told, he could have just told Otto as well.
White spider, huh?
Oh, hell yeah, there they are, all the suits. Alright, I have to craft the advanced suit first. Right.
That should do it.
But you know what we're gonna do? What we're gonna get? We're gonna get the best suit out of all of them. Which is the Scarlet Spider. That's my favorite suit by far. Okay, I guess he's gonna swing around in this suit for a while now. I do like this one's design too, though. Not gonna lie.
Excuse me, late for work.
Scarlet Spider is the best one.
Hello, New York! Haha! New suit, same old me.
And here we go. Oh, what? I can't make it. God damn it. Well, then we're just gonna make this one first. The old classic repaired suit. And we're gonna keep the Web Blossom. That's fine by me. Well, we're gonna wear this one. Apparently the comics didn't like it for some reason. Really? I don't know. I love this suit. I love it. It looks amazing. Just look at it. Ooh, that tight Spidey ass. Nice. Nah, I really love this suit. Although the noir suit is crazy cool as well. Okay, hold on. Let's get some mods up in here. Nope, that's not exactly what I wanted. Oh, I can't make that, god damn it. But we can get a new skill. Let's get that one, just so we can say we started. And the web throw is pretty much... hold on. They keep saying the name and suit were dumb. What? No. The suit is fucking amazing. The comic writers never really liked Ben Reilly.
Got that, right?
That's why I'm hoping you can keep an eye on the location. Tell me if you see anything suspicious.